Monday, and it has been a Monday. I don't know about y'all. I think a lot of people really struggle with Mondays because you've just had this nice restful weekend and then you got to get right back to it on Monday. Well, y'all probably don't want to see us fold laundry again and do homeschool again. They don't get tired of you though. You're awful cute. But I was thinking I could go update you guys on a few of our projects that we have going on. My neighbors have this peach tree. It's called an October peach. So it's supposed to just now be getting ripe. And I'm gonna go down there and check it out and see if the peaches are ripe, and if they are, we can have them, she said. The first thing I thought we should update you guys on is our caterpillars. Look at this. 1, 2, 3 chrysalis, and this guy's still eating away. Come here, you wild boy.
Can I please back away?
I would love that. We're ready to go. Hey, you wanna come check out the strawberries with me? All the ones that got eaten, that one, they're all growing back. How encouraging. Like, we thought that we'd have to replant those, but nope, they're just bouncing right back. So this is what we're using to protect them at night from the deer. It's just like a little cloth row cover. We don't have the time really or the resources just now to build a fence. That of course is on our list. A lot of fences are on our list actually. Use it up, wear it out, make it do or do without. When you only have one income, you really have to kind of pick and choose where you're gonna put your money. We have about 100 different projects we would love to be pouring into right now, but we just can't. We have to pick and choose. So the fence for the strawberry bed's not happening right now, especially if something we already have is working, and it is. Just kidding, there's no electricity to it. Spinach is looking good. This chard is actually ready to harvest. Here's our kale looking amazing. Braising greens ready to eat. Swiss chard ready to be thinned and transplanted into another bed. All right, fall garden looks great. Do you guys want to come check on that peach tree with me? She loves it. Alrighty. As I was walking through their yard, they stopped me and said that they thought that a deer and a groundhog had gotten all the peaches, but I could walk over here and check. They're all gone. It's pretty encouraging to know that we can grow peaches here too, and he says that he thinks that this is the only variety that will grow in the mountains, and it's called October peach because it ripens in the fall. A friend of mine brought me some goat's milk yesterday, and after tasting it and realizing how good it was, it got me thinking, like, to do a little research about raising goats versus raising milk cows, and also just the benefits of goat's milk versus cow's milk. So I'm gonna do a little taste test with the kids and see which one they like better, and then I'll talk with you guys a little bit about the difference. Do you want to do a video with me? Meow. All right, go sit down, kitties. So here's our cow's milk. It is not raw milk. Very important to me is that it's non-homogenized. Yeah. It just means that the cream still separates from the milk. And my kids, they love the cream. Who loves the cream? Yeah. Now here is the goat's milk. Like I said, my friend brought it to me yesterday, and she milked her goat that morning and then brought this over to me. The clear glass is gonna be the cow's milk. The blue glass is gonna be the goat's milk. Okay, go ahead and try it. Ooh, he went back for seconds. Do you like it?
2.
They taste basically exactly the same to me. I have to say though that the goat's milk tastes a lot richer and creamier. Which one do you like best?
Goat's milk.
How about you?
Cow milk.
What about you? Take the Patsy out of your mouth.
I will gaggle.
You like this one. And I actually like the goat's milk
like
better
milk.
too. So 3-1, the goat's milk wins in this house. You know, I had actually never considered getting goats for milk, but now I am considering it. What's interesting to me is I've actually had goat's milk before. I've had it powdered and I've had it like raw that someone's given me, and I didn't like it. It tasted real musky. I did do a little bit of research about goat's milk versus cow's milk. Let's look at cow milk first. The pros to cow's milk is they're a really good source of B12 and folate, and now these are grass-fed pastured cows. And the biggest benefit of cow's milk is that the cream separates. Think butter. I think it'd be amazing to produce my own butter. So some cons are that, as we've all heard, I'm sure, cow's milk is really hard to digest. You see, the fat globules in cow's milk are really large, and so it actually makes it hard for them to break down in our digestion. It also has a much higher amount of lactose, which is a sugar. And of course, you've heard of people being lactose intolerant. It's because they can't break down the sugar in cow's milk. So another down is that it is the third most common allergy for kids, and it's pretty high up there for adults too. There are some people who believe that the beta casein protein in newer breeds of cattle has actually been mutated and makes it difficult for people to drink that milk, and thus such a high level of milk allergy. And so those people buy their milk from heritage breed cows, or people who are growing or raising heritage breed cattle. The other thing that people I've read and actually heard from friends, they can drink the raw milk, they can't drink pasteurized milk because the enzymes are so present in the raw milk and they're not in the pasteurized milk. The pros for goat's milk are that it digests a lot faster. 30 minutes. That's pretty amazing difference versus 2 hours. The fat globules are smaller. It's actually closest to human milk of any of the animal milk. Because the fat globules are smaller, that's what makes it easier to digest. There's less lactose, which is the sugar in the milk. It doesn't mean that all lactose intolerant people can drink it, but a lot of lactose intolerant people can stomach goat's milk. There's not a whole lot of cons to goat's milk except this one. You just might not like the taste. Different goats produce different flavors of milk. Also, what you feed them will produce different flavors of milk. And also the way, and I think this is actually what I found out the most, is the way that the milk is handled. If it's cooled immediately after the milking, then it doesn't have that musky flavor. Well, I have to say that I have been pleasantly surprised by this little experiment about goat's milk. You just never know. We may be getting milking goats soon. Though I have said that I am not getting any animals that need milking until I'm not nursing babies myself.